Hi everyone, this is Scrappy Camper Sisters, and I'm Darcy, and I've got Jonna on Skype, and this
Hi.
there she is, and this is the project we're making today. It is what I'm calling, what am I calling it? Tales from Tuscany, and it's a Italian letter holder. It's double-sided. Oops. Goes around like that, and it has like two compartments, three little dividers, and then the front divider here is a drawer that comes out to store your ephemera or whatever, pens, all kinds of cool stuff we will find on the street. We'll put in there. That's our Anna drawer. That's our Finnabar where we put our stuff. Because as you guys know, Finn likes to collect metal embellishments. That she also has a beautiful line for Prima, but she also likes to collect them when she finds them on the street. So whatever we find is going in there. And I was saying to the ladies earlier that one of the cool things about this project is you can put not just your photos, mini albums, or whatever. We're going to be doing 8 letters on the trip while we're gone. And the letters are going to be different types of folds and maybe mini albums kind of a thing, and we'll do one for each day, and I'm going to document each day with those, and then they're going to go in this box. But I was saying that one of the things I liked about this is I got some really nice gifts from people that I can also put in here that have to do with Italy. So I was showing them, I got this beautiful card from Eileen, and Jonna showed hers, but Eileen sent these to us, and she said, enjoy Italy. So she sent this for the trip. Isn't this cute? Look at that suitcase. Let me see if I can get that.
I know. I love that card. I was pulling it out, pawing it.
I know. What I love about the card is she actually made it so that we can use it for the trip. She's got little journaling cards tucked in here. So I'm using it for the trip. Jonna probably is too. And then Jim, the gentleman crafter, made me a passport wallet. Yay, thanks, Jim. And here's the pocket here. I was showing you later, but I want to put it on the recording where the passport goes. And then I was really amazed at how much you could really put in here. So there's 2 slots right here for receipts and things. There's places for photos. There's pockets to tuck ephemera or whatever we managed to gather on the trip. And then there's a pocket inside to put things. So it is just darling, and he does such a beautiful job. And one of the things I really like is this will fit in here as well. So I can put gifts from my friends in here. See? And what I didn't tell you too is someone's going to actually win this today. This is made with Kaiser Craft Curiosity. That's the paper line, and I love this line. This line was such a joy to work with.
Woo. Am I allowed to play along? Because I would like to win one.
No.
Oh.
You can play along by reading the worksheet.
I'm already writing the names down of people in the chat.
Oh, fantastic. So we're going to win this. I know. So I'm making another one today for myself, and I'm using a different line. But this one was, it's so pretty. Look, you guys. I stamped on it. I didn't emboss, I stamped on it. And I used an embossing folder, which we're also going to do on the front. I don't know if you can see it. It's got Gilder's paste. Can you see kind of that little bit of a, oh yeah, slightly. You can see the, it's subtle in the background. I did it over the pattern paper, and it's really cool. So that's that. That's what we're going to do. And I just wanted to share something else really quickly. Also, we're going to give away.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah, I want to show you this too because, well, I probably won't be making the whole total thing, but this feather. Jonna and I were talking because she found a feather pen. I think, was it at Michael's, Jonna?
No, it was at Goodwill for $3.99.
Oh, you should have bought it. They're like $12.99, I think, at Michael's, or $14 or something.
They are.
Yeah.
I can run back and get it.
Just use a line that has white in it. Because I was in Michael's and I saw the ones that they used for the brides, and it was white. And I was like, hey, wait a minute, because I just had a feather kind of stuck in there to look like a pen, and then I thought, well, I can make a pen. So I took the bottom of a ballpoint pen. Joycey would be so proud of me. I took the bottom of a ballpoint pen, you know, where you kind of untwist it in the middle, and I cut the pen piece inside down to this level, which is only about 1/4 of an inch, and then I wrapped it in washi tape, stuck the feather in it, wrapped it in washi tape, and put some bling, you know, so that it's not where you write, but it's just above it. And so it's a nice little pen. And they're expensive. So we're going to give away, this is a crazy giveaway too. Not only are we giving away that carrier, but I am going to give away 2 sets of the Kaiser Craft Curiosity sticker sheet, which is beautiful. It's got alphabets, it's got birds, flowers, everything, and some feathers. So a couple feathers and a sticker sheet. And if you don't mind my folding the sticker sheet, I'd really appreciate it, even if I just fold it a little, because then I can just pop it in a padded envelope. So, little nutty giveaway, but you know, if you're going to make something, if you're going to make something with it, or you're going to make this project, it'll be nice to have the pen, right, and not have to pay for it. So that's that. And then the other thing I wanted to show you is I got a present from Joycey, and she sent me a card, and I guess some of you guys know, poor Eileen, don't look, that I like flamingos. So there's a flamingo!
Where are you putting the flamingo?
Well, it sits on top of my camera usually.
Oh, that's right. Oh, she gave you one. That's right. I was in there when she had the 2.
Yeah. So
oh, good, Nancy.
I named it Herbert. I don't know why, but I named him Herbert. And so he's Herbert the flamingo, and he sits up on my camera. And then she made this gorgeous flower. And you know Joyce, she just really knows how to blend materials and things. So it's a really pretty, like damask, and then this glittery mesh, and then lace. Poor Eileen. And some chipboard and a button. This is so pretty. So I'm going to put this on something that I'm going to take right off.
Joyce wants to know if you've named it yet.
I did. I named it Herbert.
Okay.
I named it, I don't know why, I just did.
Oh, I love her flowers. She makes awesome flowers.
Yep, beautiful. And then the other thing I wanted to show you today is some of you know that when our friend Kimber passed away a few months ago, a woman who has a blog called Kitten Creates got in touch with Barb Owen in our group and told her about Kimber's passing. And if it hadn't been for her, I don't know whether we would have found out or how long it would have taken, because, you know, being online and having online friendships, it's a little difficult. Sometimes the family doesn't know, you know, that you have all these friends or whatever. So I've just got a special place in my heart for her. And I want to show you some things because she has an Etsy store, and I went out to her Etsy store, and she does these hand-dyed seam binding. She makes all different colors, and these are like really pretty fall colors. And then she does hand-dyed tags, and so I thought it would be so fun. She did this as a mini, really. It's got a little like screw in it held together, but I'm going to just break it up and make different tags with it. And then I just thought it was so gorgeous. And then she had this journal out there. She only had this one. It's a Canson journal. But she put these inchies on the cover. And she did inchies for years. She participated in several inchie swaps. And you can't really see the colors, but this is so beautiful. And I had to have it, of course. And then there's Herbert down there, the flamingo. So I had to have it. And it's got like little leaf, little charms attached to some of them, and it is just beautiful. So I had to have it, and it was so funny because when we were conversing back and forth, she was saying that, you know, people were upset that it was gone, but she was glad that it had gone to someone in our group, and she's like, I probably need to make more. I'm like, yeah, I think you need to make more. And then
oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. Someone asked me if I was going to use it, and I'm like, no. Are you kidding? No, of course not.
Yeah, so, I'm the same way. I just like to pet my gifts. I don't use them.
Yeah, it's on
I put them in a box and just pet them every now and then.
It's on a shelf where it's admired every day. But I also got a couple other things from her. She sells vintage stuff too, which is really fun. And then I got a couple of these little matchboxes. She makes these little matchboxes. And this one has pattern paper, some twine, and a button, and it's gold, and she even lines the inside. Aren't they darling? I don't know if you can see it yet, Jonna.
Huh? Oh, that's so cute.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
So I got 2 of them because I want to put one in the letter holder to put, stamps or coins or something in, and it'll fit right in that drawer. So.
Awesome. That's adorable.
I know.
Can I have it?
Well,
oh, you have 2. Can I have one? Can I have one?
Yes, you may have one. Yes. I was gonna give it away, but
Oh.
No, it's okay. You're my sister. I'm gonna give it to you. I would want you to do the same thing for me. But anyway, I thought they were just darling, and they kind of go with the theme. They're vintagey and gold, right? So
yeah, too cute.
How perfect is that? So I wanted to show that, and I think that's it for my show and tell.
Hi, Pavla.
But if you want to go check her out, it's Kitten Creates, and she's just a total sweetheart. So I just love her stuff. All right, so I guess we can get started after all this chit-chat. What say you?
Yeah, I know, but we're doing good. We're 37 minutes in, and normally we're not even able to... Okay, I'm not even going to say it. So I don't want to jinx anything. Just keep going. Rolling.
I know. I get teary-eyed whenever I get teared up whenever I think about Kimber, but it's okay. She she deserves to be missed because she was wonderful. So, and who knows the connections? I mean, now I have a connection with somebody who is so talented and really kind of seems to like the same things I do. So it's really fun. So we're going to go ahead and I think we'll get started. Hi, Pavla. Hey, Sandy Chick. Just want to say hi to a couple peeps.
Yeah, we had a couple of new people come in, so I'm going to put up the... Oh, it didn't work. I'm going to put up the blog. I'm going to put up the blog in case they want to go download what we're making today.
Yeah, I posted pictures, too. Figured out how to do that.
Yeah, she called me at 1:30 in the morning. Donna, I can't post the link for the template.
Is this font how do I get your font on here?
Like, I'm awake.
I thought you would wake up for me, but you didn't.
I had it on silent.
But it's okay because I wasn't gonna feel bummed because it was like 1:30, so it was kind of just a chance. Okay, so hi, Jean. All right, so let's get going. I'm having a hard time kind of getting started. I don't know why. But anyway, let's. I just want to talk to you about the pattern. It's my usual hand-drawn mess, but but I put the measurements on it. Jean would be proud of me. I actually typed on it. And
yeah, don't look at my patterns.
That's my hand-drawn stuff, but I typed. I mean, I was doing this late last night because I wanted you to have it. But what I just want to explain is there are 3 edges on the actual carrier. So there's what I'm referring to as the bottom divider, then there's the middle divider, and then there's the top. And so what you'll do is you'll just cut these out, and you'll use this to trace your pieces. And as you can see, they're all slightly different.
Now, do they have to do anything when they print it, or is it printing out true to size?
I printed it, and it printed true to size, so don't do fit in page when you print the PDF out. And what I found is if this top section measures 7 3/8 or close to it, then this will be the right size also. So just check this measurement right here to make sure that you got the right size. Oh my gosh, you guys, we are going to be in the 8th room of heck today. We have so many 8ths in this project that I said to Jonna last night, if I had to do this again, I would make it an 1/8 of an inch bigger. Hey, Lagamore! And I would just forget all the 8ths. But
hey, Mom! I think Mom's in here, but I don't think she can chat.
Oh, hi, Mom! Hey, Mom, you want to see what we're making?
Because I haven't seen her chatting at all.
Okay. We're making this today. Making a letter holder.
I'm trying to make sure I have everybody. I'm writing everybody's names down.
Yeah, and I sized it so that it would fit on 8x8. 8x8 paper. I used 8x8 chipboard because I didn't want to cut all. I know. Oh my gosh, Nancy. Yes. Yes, we're using so many 8s that you're going to hate me. You're truly going to hate me. But the key to this thing, and you know me, I'm not a big measurer. As a matter of fact, I really, really dislike it. And I tend to eyeball a lot, and I tend to do a lot of trimming. And I'm still going to do a lot of trimming when we line. But if you measure it properly, it will just come together. It'll just come together so easily. So it's worth the pain right now. I know. And Jean, yeah. Oh, Jean loves 8s. Well, yeah, I don't. I mean, to the point where, but then, if I got rid of all the 8s and made things 3/4 and a half, you'd still have 8s on some of the other pieces that are 3/4 and a half or quarter. So I don't think we're going to be able to get away from the 8s. You do, oh, thanks for reminding me, Legomorph. The TV, I'm getting through my backlog. As you guys know, I work a full-time, demanding, stressful job. I work in a law firm, and it's long hours, and so I do this in what little time I have left. So I do have a backlog I'm working my way through, and the retro TV tutorial is done. I'm going to post it this weekend. Yay! And I'll post some more pictures on the blog. All I have left is, I'm not saying a thing, you beautiful lady. All I have left is the tutorial for the trailer, which is almost done, and the recording. So my thought about the trailer was to get through the Italy thing, because we're going to be doing some of this in Italy. So I wanted to get this done, and then I'll just pop back and I'll work on the recordings this week for the trailer. And so I'm hoping I can have that done by the end of the week. And then we have a broadcast. When's the next one, Jonna? Is it November? Is that November 5th too? It's like that.
Whatever that first, I think the first Saturday is. I don't have, let me look at my calendar.
Hi, Mom. Oh, good. Well, we won't have you call in then.
Hey, Mom. Mom's in the chat. Mom made it in the chat.
Yeah, she says she's late because they're power washing her building. So I'm like, okay, we won't call you then when you hear that.
I know, right? No, we're doing it. It's November the 9th.
Okay, November 9th. And we're doing something for Thanksgiving. And so I have to get that done before I go to Italy, because I'm not going to have time to really work on it. The days are going to go by very quickly when we get back. So that's kind of the plan for the next month or so. And we're going to try to the extent that we can. What?
I'm sorry, Chai is trying to print. She said it didn't print out at the correct size. So make sure that your printer is set to, make sure the little box isn't clicked that says what, fit to size, Darcy?
Yeah, it has to be original size.
Yeah, and there's like a little box you'll click. Make sure that it's unclicked, unchecked, that says fit to size or fit to screen. You want to make sure that that doesn't do that.
Yeah. It has to do with how everybody's individual Adobe is set up, how the defaults are set up. So check that. But that's what I found. And I spend hours testing to make sure that I can get it to print right myself, and I measure it before I post it. So yeah, exactly the choice. Sometimes it says print 100%.
That's what mine says, print 100%.
Yeah, so print 100% and it'll come out right. But yes, and maybe because it's me, but it takes me hours and back and forth to the printer to get it right. So I'm pretty, I know. That's why I couldn't post the blog till 1:30 last night. But that's okay, because
I like Martha's name, not that Martha.
I know, isn't that cute? Hey, Martha!
Yeah.
That's what she did. She said she'll print it later. Okay. I don't know what else to tell you other than, what else would you do? You know what you could do? Jonna had a weird thing happen last time. When she did fit to page, it worked. It made it bigger instead of smaller. So you could try that too.
Oh yeah, that was on my old computer.
That was odd, but it worked. So Oh, Sweden. Yay, Gina! Hi, Gina. Okay, so we're gonna get going. We've been yakking for a while, so let's see.
I know. I just wanted people, in case they tune in, like in case they watch the recording later, or you watch the recording while you're working on this.
Yep.
I just wanted people to know if it doesn't print out right, what to do. You can also probably print it out like to 110% or 120%, like to try to mess with the sizes too.
Jonna, did you try to print it out yet yourself? You might want to test it.
I just got it.
Okay.
I don't know if, everything's working okay on my end, and I really don't want to print anything, because
don't touch anything.
I'm not touching a thing.
So, okay, good.
I'm even afraid to, like, refresh to find out and get the new names of viewers, so I got my list going.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and start working on it. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to work on the box, and there's no pattern for it because it's just a rectangle, but it does have a slight angle on the bottom, so we're going to talk about that. So what basically is going to happen, pardon my reach, I was telling Jonna, I really don't like that you know, I have to kind of reach and you see my arm, but the first thing you're going to do is you're going to do your base. And the base, and this is why if you want to use if you can use 8x8 chipboard, it's so easy. You cut 3 pieces in half. So your base is going to be 3 thicknesses of chipboard cut 4x8. And I painted it. Now I painted all my pieces to look like the Florentine giltware, you know, when they make what they call Florentine toll. And the color, and it's so close, is the Tim Holtz Distress paint, and it's the tarnished brass. This stuff, you guys, is so fantastic. I love these paints. I told Jonna I'm getting rid of all my other paint except maybe my I don't know how you pronounce them, PBO paints, and my basics maybe, but my Liquitex basics. I mean, I'm ready to just get rid of everything and just use these. I love this paint. And it has a dauber on it, so it has been so easy. If you don't have this paint, you can use really any gold. I picked up a couple, and they're a little on the orange side, but the one that's closest is, go figure, Venetian gold. This metallic. That's by Deco Art. So I got that at Michael's. I was so afraid I was going to run out of this, and they don't have the distress paint, because I'm making 2 of these, and it's like, no, don't run out. So we've got our base 4x8 stuck together. I used score tape and glue, using Aleene's today. And I use Aleene's, and I use the 3M Quick Dry, and they didn't have any more 3M Quick Dry, so I got more Aleene's. Either one works fine. So this is the first thing you do. You stack your base, glue it, spray it, paint the edges, and the reason you want to do that first is when we build our drawer box, we want to make sure that it's sized properly, because that's the next thing. We're going to build from the bottom up. So what I just saw here is, I'm just going to make sure I got the right piece for a second. Okay, so after we get the base done, we're going to work on the drawer. Now the drawer consists of a box, basically. Can you believe it? A box. Jean and Jen, when you watch the recording, I'm building a box. Somebody help me. So the way you're going to build it is the sides on this, let me just show you this quickly. The sides are slightly angled. And it's to let you have a little bit more room in there. And of course to go with the lines, the pattern on the side of the carrier. So this piece down in the bottom is what we're working on. This box, the box is right down here. And you can see it's got an angle. So that angle is only a 1/2 inch bigger, 1/4 inch on each end. The top is 4 inches and the bottom is 3.5. So I cut out all these pieces the other day, and then I was like, I just started gluing them together, and I was like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? I've got to wait. they're not seeing this happen. So I stopped. But I got the top piece done. And what we're going to do is we're going to use support strips inside and out. How do you like that? That's my own word, Jonna.
What are they called?
I'm calling them support strips.
Okay.
So what I did was I took a 12 by 12 piece of black cardstock and sat and watched one of you guys on Ustream and made all these. And you'll probably end up using all of them. And I made them by just taking the 12 by 12, cutting it an inch, scoring it in half, and then I used my favorite 3/8 inch score tape. So
yeah, if you take the 12 by 12 sheet and you score every half inch, then you put down all the score tape on the 12 by 12.
Mm-hmm.
Then you cut it in 1-inch strips. It's really fast.
There you go. Good tip.
Because it's easier to deal with a 12 by 12 piece of paper than it is with a 1 by 12. So.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Or you could cut it in half, and 6 by 12 wouldn't be hard either. That would actually be easy. But yeah, that's smart. Do it all at once. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me do this side. And the side, I believe the sides on this are. Oh, I got this cool tool yesterday too. I got this Martha Stewart folding ruler because I'm taking it with me to Italy. Sorry, Tim, but this folds, and it's really neat. So I'm going to actually measure today. Okay, so this box is 1 1/4. That's what the size are. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the support strips and put this on. And I didn't pre-cut these. I just cut them as I go. And then the other thing too is when you're lining, now the drawer, I didn't line the drawer, so I'm just going to use plain black for the drawer with the gold. But when we're doing the lining for the inside of the carrier, we're going to paint the inside. We're going to paint the folded inside edge of this gold, so that when we put the dividers in, you'll see the little bit of gold trim, and then we'll line the inside of the box, and it'll look like the rest of the box. So I wonder if I have enough of that. I may have to make more of those. Okay. So we're going to do this one inside and out. And John, if there's something you can't see or whatever, just give me a shout out because I'm going to focus now to the best of my ability.
Okay.
Because we all know what a challenge that is. Yeah, because the way, big picture, the way I did this was
Lori!
Hey, Lori. Lori, I'm making a box.
It's not just a box, though. It's a fancy box.
Everyone knows how much I love making boxes. But here's the cool part. I'll show you the cool part. The sides are, you put the side on. This is the back of the box. And then, I guess I really don't need to do this, do I? Oh, yes, I do. Never mind, I lied. Okay. It goes on this one. Never mind. Goes on the drawer front. So I guess we'll put the sides on. That's next. I may not need this one after all. Oh well. John, how long have we been on? How long has it been? How long did it take me to mess up?
We've only been, how long since you started? You've already messed up? That's probably about 30 seconds.
Yay! What do I say? This is Craftivus, the craft show for the rest of us. The people that, like Jonna, she has her crowd, and I have mine. I would tell people, just jump in. You know, sometimes you wait to be perfect, or you wait till you know more, or you just wait, and you're not having any fun. You know, just jump in and try things.
Okay, just keeping track of names. Because we are going to have a drawing for one of these at the end, and you don't have to be present to win.
Right.
just write it. You just have to have your name. So if you're logged in as a guest, you won't be able to be in the drawing. But if your name's in the chat, then I'm going to have your name down. And we will do a drawing for the one that Darcy showed at the beginning of the show, and it's also on our blog.
I don't think I need this. I don't think I need that one. I'll show you real quick. This, you get to win. Where's my... Oh, wait. I'm like, where's my pen? My pen's so pretty. You get to win this with the Artie Cake charm and everything. I know. Wouldn't that look pretty out just on a shelf or something? Would make a lovely hostess gift.
It's beautiful, yeah. Or if you had, like, you could put it by your front door. You could stick your mail in it.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
You could have your guest book sitting in it with the pen, and then when people come and stay, you could have them write in your guest book.
That's a great idea. You could go to Italy, and then you could come back and put all your stuff in it.
Yeah, like what I want to do.
That's a way.
I'll make 2.
Actually, once it's all cut, it is a little painful to cut if you use the heavier weight chipboard like I did. But once it goes together really easily, I will say that. So I am just going to put in, now I have to keep reminding myself that this is going to be the top of the box. The top is 4 inches, and the bottom, because of that angle that I showed you on the carrier, is 3.5. So it has a 1/4 inch kind of inset that it comes in on the bottom to match the shape of the box, to match the shape of the carrier, I mean. So that's what we're doing right now. And I think I'm going to put a little glue. I said that was the top, so I'm going to make sure it's going. I'm so afraid I'm going to put this on the wrong way, because I have no sense of direction.
Okay, nobody's chatting, so you don't have to look at the chat. Just glue it down the right spot.
Okay.
Hey, Mom, you working on anything today? What are you doing? Maybe, well, she's logged in.
One thing I always forget to do too is cut the angles off the support strips, but that's a good idea to do. And I'm putting a support strip on the inside and the outside because really the weight of whatever you put inside this box is going to be, inside the carrier, is going to be sitting on this box. So it's got to be kind of strong. And I had thought about putting a divider in the box to further strengthen it, but I really want to be able to put, like, you know, you get pens, you know how you, pens at the hotel or the airport, I don't know. You get pens and pencils and things, people are always giving you stuff, so it'd be nice to have a place to put it.
Ones you steal from your sister.
If it's zebra, it's not safe, just saying. I'm going to hide all her animal print stuff.
No, I just have to have backup.
Yeah.
What's Mom doing? The great ideas, nice housewarming gift with your suggestions.
Oh, yeah. See, aw. Isn't that sweet? Okay, now we're going to do strip in the corner. Move out. So I put a support strip on the inside and the outside. And then we're going to do inside, and we're going to, what is it with me and angles? You know, everything I have has some kind of angle. So I'm just going to bring these in using the support.
Joyce wants to know how sturdy the drawer is. Are you using heavyweight chipboard?
I am using heavyweight chipboard, and it was torture to cut, but it was worth it. I'm so dramatic, aren't I? It probably wasn't really torture. But yeah, and that's why I'm doing the support inside and out.
Oh, Mom's working on thank you cards.
Oh, good.
Oh, I know.
You guys, today's
sorry.
today's card making day or something.
It is?
Yeah. Like, somebody who makes cards tell me, because that's what I heard. Out of camera again.
Sherry, I offered you to come down to Florida to watch my beautiful dog, who is just as sweet. You never even know you're even watching a dog. But no, you laughed at me when I offered that, and instead now you're having to go watch that dog.
That dog. It's her cousin. That dog is her cousin. Her dog.
Oh, okay, Eileen and, I think it was Jean or Joycey said that it is National Card Making Day.
That's it. Yeah, so you can put cards in this. Actually, Artie Dar said she wanted to make one to put her cards in. You know, she's involved in that card swap.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's it too. So I'm just gonna...
So you could have had it, yeah, okay, Jean. You could have had a nice vacay down in Florida, sitting by the pool, underneath the palm trees.
Were you going to pay for her plane ticket?
Well, I could have paid for the plane ticket because I got to pay the boarding place.
Wow.
For the amount that it's going to cost to board.
That's true.
Probably the ticket. Oh, well, too late.
Oh, my gosh, Sherry. You could have totally taken over that craft room. You could have spent all your time in that craft room. And Oliver's such a good boy, he would just sit there and watch. Oh, I'm having problems turning this. It's just a tad.
He does. He's got a little bed that I bring in the craft room. He just sits in this bed all day long and watches me.
Just turning this.
Well, there's always next year when I go to Russia.
Oh yeah, you haven't really talked about, Jonna has a birthday next year, like, hopefully we all do, but she's got a good one, so she gets to pick where we go next year.
Yeah, I keep going back and forth. I would love to go up to, like, kind of where Jean lives. I'd love to go there.
Oh yeah. That's what we want to do.
Yeah, that area. Somewhere up there.
Yep.
But also, I would love to go to Israel. That's another place I would love to go.
Oh yeah, me too. We need to go before it gets, like, worse.
So I may do that.
And see, Jean, if you measure correctly, it all lines up. It's like a miracle. Oh, and by the way, just so you know, I'm putting these on the outside. Did you tell them the dimensions of the drawer? Because they're a doozy.
I can't remember. What's the dimensions of the drawer?
I'm going to say, I got it here somewhere. Oh. No wonder I just last several pages of the worksheet. You read it. No wonder. Okay, it is.
Yeah, we're definitely doing the longest yard sale next year.
Yes, we are.
But that's at the end of the year, isn't it? Like in August or
Usually
something?
like the first or second week in August, yeah. Okay, so just to let you know, I'm going to run through this just for the recording, but it'll also be on the worksheet. But the base is measured. That's this piece right here. The base is 4 by 8. That's why everything's in eighths, because it's all shrunk down to fit on the base. The area for the side pieces that we have not talked about yet, but the sides, the general area is 6 by 8, and then of course you trim it down. But that's your general area, what that is. The lower dividers are 3 inches high by 7, everything's 7 3/8 for the dividers. The medium ones are 4 by 7 3/8. The top...
I can't type that fast. I have to type?
You don't have, no, I'm reading it for the recording.
Okay. Oh, okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. I can't.
You have the worksheet there. You could take your time and put them in if you want. The medium divider is 4 by 7 3/8, and the top divider, the high up one with handle, is 6 5/8 by 7 3/8. So they're all 7 3/8 wide. So the drawer box is 4 by 7 3/8. That's the top. And then the bottom is, let's see, looks like it's 3 1/2. Yeah, that makes sense. 3 1/2 by 7 3/8. That's this piece right. Yeah. Because I'm building it upside down. There's no need to, but I started it and I gotta finish it. And then I'll give you the dimensions for the drawer when we get to the drawer. So the box is 3-sided because it has a drawer. Just stating the obvious.
Okay, so England 2015, our trip that we're coordinating with whoever wants to come with us. Are we going in April or we're going into what's it called, Ali Pali?
I thought Happy Diane said April, but I could be wrong. See, she's the one that started it, so we're going when she wants to go. And if she comes in, maybe she can tell us. But yeah, it's definitely going to be 2015. Giving everybody time to save up if they want to come.
Yeah, I know. There's 2 Ali Palis, but I think the one in April is that one better?
It's supposed to be the bigger one, yeah.
Yeah.
Claire she was telling us a lot about it. She was a huge help one time in the chat, kind of giving us information. So, but she was kind of explaining all of that for us. But definitely gonna take some time to go antiquing. Should bring our nephew. He loves to go antiquing.
He does.
He's kind of into it now, though. But I took him when he was little. We're going antiquing because I was up in Massachusetts for his dad's wedding. Dad remarried, and so when he was marrying his lovely wife, I had Porter for a few days, which was a blast. We went on a whale watch and everything. So fun. But yeah, he did end up.
Awesome, Pavla. That'd be great if you could come.
Oh, that'd be fantastic. Although, Jonna, I really want to go to Prague, like, sometime.
That can be 2016.
I'm sorry, you guys. I keep going out of camera again.
Eileen, does that mean you're going to come, or you're just saying you would go to both? Meaning they're both good.
Go to both Ali Pali?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ali Pali, Nancy, is there. It's in the UK, and it is their, like...
It's a stamp show, isn't it?
It's stamps and scrapbooking, textiles and stuff. Yeah. Oh, cool. Pavla said if we go to Prague, she'd meet us there, too.
Woohoo! Oh, really?
We do not have a sign up yet because...
Oh my gosh, and she speaks the language. Hey, Pablo, do you like to go junkin'? Do you like antiquing and flea marketing?
Oh, she's only 4 hours from Prague.
Wow.
What's Lynn?
That would be wonderful.
Yeah, the trip to England, we right now are kind of just making a list of people who are interested in going, and then, like just as we're in chat and stuff like that. And then eventually what we'll do is we'll just, yeah, right now we're trying to put a list of places that we want to go to. Besides the Ali Pali, there's some area towns that we want to go to. So that's kind of what's going on right now.
What we were hoping to do, and this is where Claire was really kind of helping out, explaining some things to me, was, at least I'm hoping, is to try to find kind of a semi-centrally located place to stay so that we don't have to go any great distances to get to the things we want to go to. And so, so we're kind of looking into that too. I don't know why I can't get that straight. I'm telling you, Jean, it's coming together. It's coming together. Yeah, meet us in both places, Pablo. That'd be awesome.
Okay, Nancy, I got you down.
I want this to be tighter. I want that to be nice and tight right there. Okay.
Because I know Darcy UK is going to meet up with us.
Yep. Oh, we're going to try to see everybody. I'm planning a side trip. If Fiona can't come down, I'm planning a side trip to the Isle of Man. Well, it's kind of a north trip. But yeah. And I want to see Julia. I'm just going to... They might not want to see me, but if I'm going all the way over there, I want to see my lady friends. I can't imagine going all the way over there and not seeing those guys. Ooh.
That's true, Eileen. After you live in Florida, everything seems close. Because Florida's like, what, 13 hours from top to bottom?
It takes so long to get out of Florida. I used to live in Fort Myers, and it would just take forever just to get out of the state.
Sherry says Julia's been MIA for a while.
I know. She has. I emailed her. I think she might be on Facebook. There are some people that have been more on Facebook, but I'll find out. She's spending time with that adorable little granddaughter of hers.
Sharon came in. She's hiding out, though. She hasn't chatted yet.
So out her, John. Good idea.
Oof, I just did. Sorry, Sharon. I read out loud. I can't help it. I read out loud. It's just a habit.
Let me get both of these on. Then I can stick it down.
Yeah, that's crazy that you're only 30 minutes from Alabama. And you live in Florida. Nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you're not too far from Darcy then.
We used to go to the outlets in Alabama when we were in the Panhandle.
Which reminds me, what's going on? I haven't checked the storm today.
Oh, you guys, I'm so sorry. It's really hard on my back to get in that close to the table. I gotta figure something out. I'm gonna just figure something out here for a second. Because I'm like leaning and it's not good. That one, that's not good.
Oh, the east side of Montana's ugly? I always thought all of Montana was beautiful.
Huh. When you think of Montana in your head, it's beautiful.
I'm thinking of picture. I'm thinking of pictures, not of Montana in my head. Well, I guess that is technically thinking in your head. Of pictures I've seen.
Inside one is done.
Oh, there you go. That's a good idea. Nancy suggested that you angle your camera a little more toward you so you don't have to lean as far forward. But
like that?
I don't know. I have a lag.
That's as good as it's going to get.
At least it didn't come crashing down. Yeah, that's good. That's good, Darcy. Now I can see all of the white part, but not of you.
Okay. Not that it matters. I am dressed today. Inside joke. That looks good.
So you're building the base that the drawer goes in.
Yeah, and this is actually the bottom. I'm building it upside down. This is the top. Only because I started that way. Don't ask me why. And then I realized, oh no, I need to show this on the video. Oops. So I stopped. And so I'm just fitting it in.
Hey, Tracy.
Party. Party, party, party. Get it in. I'll get this side even. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. I'm always so surprised, aren't I? It's one of my more endearing qualities. I'm so surprised when I make something that works. It's like shocking. Okay. And the beauty of this box truly is that a lot of it's not going to show. That's a strong point about this box.
Oh my goodness.
Let me get this done. New zone. Awesome. Okay. That's fine. I need to get the trash out of here. Maybe we can make some more of those. We could try Jonna's technique. Probably mess it up.
Oh, you have to make more of your.
I might. I'm looking at
strip.
it. I'm looking at it right now. Okay, now we're gonna make the drawer. So these 5. Yeah, I need one for right here, and these are all gold. So let me just check. Yeah, lucky us. I'm not going to make a dozen pajamas. I'm just going to make what I need. Of course, I don't know how many I really need, but I'll make like 3 sets. We can get that all away.
Okay, Mom just said Melody just called and said hi. That's our other sister, Melody. And sends her love. She can't watch because, as you know, she doesn't know how to stream.
Hi, Mel. Love you.
Does she even know how to get on the internet?
I don't know. She's not. She prefers to be low tech. She prefers to be off the grid.
We can't go to Italy and forget you guys, Sharon.
No way. Well, we might, like, temporarily. We might have a temporary moment when we're in Masterton's presence.
Yes, true.
And we're inking and stamping madly because, you know, his classes go at a fast pace.
But we have to remember to snap some photos. At least photos of the master classes.
Well, you know I will, because you know I'll give up halfway.
That's Darcy's MO everywhere we go. She does like maybe 1.5 of the project, and then she sits the rest of the class and watches everybody else.
I like to take it all in. I think I know. Well, my attention issues kick in, and that's it. Timer goes off.
Can you hear my massage chair?
Nope.
Okay, that's good. I know. I tried to encourage her in the Anna class, but we had gotten up at, oh my goodness, what, 4 o'clock to get down there in time?
Yeah.
Because the class started at like 9 or something ridiculous, and it went all day until 9 o'clock that night, and then we had to drive home 3 hours. I mean,
I faded at around 3, I think. 3 or 4, right in there.
I just ate a bag of chocolate and drank like 8 cups of coffee.
But I did okay. I got my journal covers done. They were gorgeous. I got 2 pages done, and then by the 3rd one, I just was like, no, I skipped the 2nd one and went to the 3rd. That's what I did. Nobody knew. You're the only one that knew I didn't finish them all, because I was not working on the 3rd one with everybody else. But yeah, I was just like, oh, it was a lot. But you know what? She packed a lot in her classes. This was thin, and it's always money well spent. The kit was amazing that we got.
It is.
It was expensive, but you know, I don't go to classes every time something's offered. I just can't. So I kind of pick and choose, and she's on my must-do list. So I love her classes.
We got she was very generous too. We got a huge amount of stuff, products.
Goodness.
Like not just to do what she had us do, but
yeah.
And it was all the new things that Prima was offering to her new line.
It was wonderful. Okay. Oh, I got one more strip I gotta get put on here. So let's get that in.
But Eileen, that's because you do a bunch of classes. I don't do that.
Eileen's taken a lot of classes, but she has access to them. That's what's so wonderful.
I know. I'm so thankful that we don't have a place like that here in town, or I'd be there too. And then I'd be eating PB&J all year long.
I think it's money well spent, though, because I just don't think you can put a value on the education piece of it. I mean, there's a lot of ways to learn things, but if you do get that opportunity and you can afford it, yeah, do it. I gave up something to do that class. I'm trying to remember what I had to not do because I did that instead.
Oh, Eileen chose us over Dina.
What? Wow. That's amazing, Eileen.
Did you really, or did Dina's class get canceled? And you're just saying that to be nice.
Aw, let her be nice.
Oh, I'm just kidding. She knows my humor.
Yeah, because it's like hers.
Exactly. She loves me. Yeah, by the time you buy, she says, by the time you buy everything they show, it's PB&J. Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, how do I go into it? No, hold on. It's so boring watching somebody do this.
Fill boxes.
Especially at my pace, you know, Gentleman Jim or Ozzy Grand, yeah, Gene, you know, those guys, they all just whip through it. Yay! Box. Angled box. Woohoo!
Well, the good thing is there's only a box and a drawer, and then the rest of it's not.
No, it's a very low-tech drawer too, because it has to be so that it slides out in and out when you have things in it, because the weight of it may bring it down to touch. So the drawer rails are all low. All right, we're getting there, kids. Let's get that out of the way. I move things around like in this weird fashion until my brain kicks in. Okay, so what else do we have to talk about?
Pavla, we'll come teach a class in your house for you. How do you like that?
Wait a minute. We will take a class. We will pay Pavla to teach a class. How's that?
Oh, that's even better.
Oh.
I think Pavla should teach a class for us.
Absolutely.
No, it's only because she said no one ever comes there to teach classes.
Oh.
That's why I offered us, since we'd be there.
We'll come teach a class. What could we teach a class in?
Certainly not box making.
I think I'm doing awesome. I'm totally rocking this thing.
No, I think you're doing great. Okay, let's see.
Certainly not box making. No, not because we're not capable, but because we don't like them. Jonna and I were talking one day about the stuff that we don't like to make or do.
It's just not our favorite. It's a necessity, though, when you're, you know.
What am I supposed to do? Coffee break.
Are you taking a coffee break?
I just took a sip. I took a coffee sip.
Oh, I gotta go heat mine up.
Okay.
I didn't put it on my coffee warmer. Oh, thanks, Pavla. We're not enough for you. Thank you. She wants us to take Tim. I won't take that as an insult at all.
There's no there's no comparison.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to take it as an insult.
Yeah. Don't take it either. She came to our stream and insulted us. I know. Has Tim Holtz ever been to Czech Republic? Is that where you are?
Are you asking me or are you asking Pavla?
No, I'm asking Pavla. I'm asking you. Yeah, Jonna. Do you know?
Let me go check my day runner that I keep of all the places he goes to.
Quick. Please tell us.
Oh, Eileen wants to know if we're allowed to show what's in our boxes. Did you ask Mario? We could?
I didn't have time. I had to come
Oh.
on. We're gonna ask Mario. John, tweet him. He answers you.
Okay. Hang on, I'm gonna tweet. I'll tweet Mario real quick.
That would be a nice little break from box making.
Nobody chat, because I'm not going to be in the chat.
Nobody chat. Chat amongst yourselves.
Chat amongst yourselves. Don't ask me any questions.
So rude.
I can't. I'm sorry. People have to just know I'm not a triple tasker. I cannot type, look at the chat, tweet, watch Darcy. It's like, I'm only one person.
We should have a moment of silence and a shout out for Kathy Orta, who can do that.
I know, right?
Because she rocks. She rocks it.
I saw that, Eileen.
I guess I could do the front first, right? You need more support strips than, like, you can imagine. If you can imagine it in your head, triple that number. I usually have a bunch made ahead, and I used them all. Big surprise. But that's okay. It wouldn't be Scrappy Camper Sisters if we weren't here all day making support strips and cutting chipboard.
I am Pavla. Do you want me to tell him hi for you?
You need to say, buongiorno. Jana's doing really well with her Italian, by the way. I stopped.
Oh, I just bought another book. I just bought another book yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, I'll ask him to come to the Czech Republic.
Well,
I think I'll...
Actually, Jana, we could ask him to go to the Czech Republic when we see him.
That's true.
That personal touch might, that might do something. If we tell him they have great antiques, he'll be so there. Because they do.
Okay. I will let you know when he answers me. I probably could have sent it to Tim.
I need a reality check. I gotta make sure I got the right one.
Yeah, I bought a new Italy book. I found an Italy book yesterday, so I was in there. It's good because it's all conversational Italian.
Mm-hmm.
So I learned how to say I'm from Florida. Sono e Florida. So when somebody asks you where you're from.
He is from?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
He is what?
No, nothing. I didn't know he was from.
Yep. Well, it depends. It's the one with the accent on top.
Yeah.
It's the E with the accent on the top.
We are going to...
Not the I.
Desperately try not to insult anyone over there with our language skills. We didn't insult anybody last time. They enjoyed it.
I think they like it better when you at least try.
I agree.
Oh. Sorry, Eileen.
Well, or you could say parla inglese. If they say no, you resort to sign language, which works. Ask them to write things down, that works. We did great with our posted Italian last time, didn't we, Donna?
We did. Most of it was quanta costa.
How are we going to do it the other way?
How much does it cost? How much does it cost?
It really
How much
was.
is this?
Yeah.
How much is this? How much you want for this?
That's pretty much all we ever said.
It was.
I'm making such a mess of this thing.
Pretty much everybody spoke English except for the one man that was, when we were in Firenze, that he was, remember he was in Florence, we were coming back and there was that monument and the guy went on for 2 hours about the monument.
Well, it was like 45 minutes. It was hilarious because
in Italian and we didn't understand.
Started out, yeah, kind of understanding what it was about. It was about like I think it was about the Roman Empire and the force of their economy and money, and it had a lot to do with something like that. That's all I got. But it was 45 minutes, and I only got that much out of it. And I'm nodding, acting like I kind of understand, which I only understood for like the first 5 minutes. But he was so passionate about it.
He really was.
And it was a beautiful statue, so why not? It's fun. Okay, I'm going to go this way. Me and my support strips. I want to make sure I'm doing this right. Look at this. Every time I try to pull this up close to me so I can see what the heck I'm doing, I'm off camera. Oh.
It happens.
Yeah. I'm putting like these black strips on the black cardboard and it's like, what? No can see.
Wait, do I have everybody? I'm just making sure I got everybody on the list. Don't want to miss
what? If this isn't lined up, it's going to be painful. Which you'll see. You will. I think this goes on the outside though, y'all.
Yeah, Dan, I did tape a square around that I have to stay in.
Yeah, that's not going to help me because I won't pay attention to it.
No, but if you stay on your white square, we can see you.
Okay. Yeah, but I was down here. You can't see that. Can you?
I got a lag. Hang on 1 second. Joycey.
Okay, pull it close off to you. We can see it.
No, I can see your hands. I can see it.
Okay. Besides, y'all know how to build a box. Not like...
Not everybody.
Oh. Well, don't do it the way I do.
Oh, nice. She's only teaching us.
Oh, yeah, I guess you can see what I'm doing. Basically, what I'm doing in a not very attractive, easy to watch fashion is I'm just putting my support strips inside and outside the box so that it's stronger. That's all. Now, the one thing I did too was like I did for the outside of the box, I angled this. Okay, so see how that goes out? And that's so that it fits nicely and slides to the back of the box drawer. Box drawer. I don't know what you'd call that thing. So now I get this lined up at my angle there.
Uh-oh, Joyce is looking for her clamps. Hey, guess who got clamps this month?
Oh, you guys, this is so awesome because you're going to probably see me use them too. Jonna sent me these, and you know what? The next day I started building this thing, and I needed them. I needed them to clamp my 3 layers of chipboard together. Oh, hey, Dar.
So Darcy now has clamps. There's no reasons why she shouldn't be using them.
I'm like so excited.
I sent her lightweight clamps too because she said mine were too strong.
Oh, do not get her stuck on your finger. That's all I'm saying. Evil. This is my trimming of straw. Do we measure? No. We're not the little one.
Sherry's probably glad you're not measuring.
Yeah, well, once all the cutting's done, it's okay. It's not bad. It's just that first, oh, lordy. Ached. And I was like, what was I thinking? But I say that every time about something. Never fails. I'm going to name this part of the stream the 2-hour box. The 2-hour box of drama. Isn't that a good name? Okay, you have to enjoy the process. If you don't enjoy the process, you know, it's just frustrating. If you don't enjoy the process, it will be a frustrating exercise. But if you enjoy the process, then it's fun. Okay, let me do the other side. I just want to make sure everything's got its little reinforcement. There's a needle in there too, so I might just cut that. I bet I'm going to need even more of this stuff. Yeah, I am. I'm going to need another strip of this stuff. Yowza.
Hey, Dar, I have the links open if you want to post a picture of what you're working on. What was I going to say, Darcy? Oh, the work list, the list of how to put this thing together with all the measurements and stuff, it's going to be posted later.
Yeah, it'll be posted as soon as I get off of here. I just couldn't do it, and you couldn't do it, so we'll just get to it after.
Well, this way, if there's anything that's not right on it, too, you can fix it.
Yeah. So far, so good.
Cute.
So far, so good. So I didn't really talk about the paper line that I'm using on this one, because I'm using a different paper line on this one. But we can talk about that. I'm going to use, let's think about this. I really want to glue that. I probably should have been gluing some of this. Okay.
So all the people who have come in a little later, we are giving one of these away.
Oh,
it's actually the one that's finished. It's up on the blog.
Yeah, some lucky person's gonna get that. I think you're lucky. I think it came out really good.
I love it. I want it.
Can't have it. But nice try.
Maybe I could bribe the winner with something else. Joyce is doing name it and claim it. She keeps saying it's hers.
I really like it. I like the idea. I think it's great for a trip because you always end up with all this just stuff, you know? And then you don't really you want to preserve it. Yes, sure enough. We need more of these. I need to make those till I'm bored out of my mind. Well, we're almost done with the drawer anyway.
Now Dar wants it. Dar and Joyce are in a fight over here.
I love that paper too, you guys. That's the Kaiser Craft Curiosity. I'll show it again for people who came in late, but it's just beautiful.
I have links loud.
This is if you and if you use French paper, or you know, you can do it shabby chic, you can do it like French chic, or however you want to do it. Make it any way you want. It's a versatile design.
Nancy said, while you two are duking it out, I'll just walk away with it.
Good for you, Nancy. Yeah, John
she
and
must have brothers and sisters.
John and I have had these discussions because what I found was that I really enjoyed making it because I wasn't having to broadcast and teach it at the same time. So that's what I'm going to be doing, I think, is to the best that I can from now on, and just enjoy that process, you know? So anyway, so this is it. This is the letter carrier. It's double-sided. Has 2 compartments. All decorated. And then I put this in here because I thought it was cute. But
is that the Curiosity Shop?
No, it's just called Curiosity by Kaiser Craft.
Oh, Curiosity.
They call it Kaiser Craft, I think, in Australia, but we call it Kaiser Craft. So.
Okay, but you're not getting the stuff that goes in it, right? Except for the pen?
No, they're getting all of this, and they're getting the 8 projects that go inside. I'm just not doing anything. They're going to get all the papers and stuff folded the right way.
Okay.
Yeah, they're getting the complete thing, and they're even getting that Artie Cake charm. Isn't that awesome?
The only reason why I'm saying is because you have, like, Eileen's card in there, and...
Oh, they're not getting Jim's? Oh, no.
And
They're
Jim's
not getting
thing.
this.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
No, they're not getting that. Are you crazy?
Well, I know, but I just wanted to clarify in case anybody was watching it and then receives it and goes, wait, I didn't get that and that and that.
No, you didn't. Oh, well. But you get this pretty little handmade pen.
Yeah, or Joyce's little book either.
No, or Dee Dee's. You have to have your own friends.
Get your own friends.
Oh, it was so... I know. Oh, man. I heard teenagers say that one. One kid, I used to work with the youth group in my church, and the one brother says to the other one, get your own friends. You can't have mine. Get your own. Oh, so funny.
Sherry wanted a wallet.
Oh,
hey, Sherry, if you beg Jim hard enough, he'll probably make you one.
He would totally do it. He would totally do it. He's just that kind of person. And he enjoys making them. And I think, I think just like me, he enjoys the process outside of the... What kind of camera around? Outside of the individual elements, as it were. He just likes making stuff. So... He probably would. I gotta get that structure. Oops. I'm just gonna put that forward right. Bullet in there. Okay. I wish I were a little more methodical in my approach, because I'm just sort of hitting all 4 sides and making sure I got everything. I hope that's a really good way to do it.
Wow, Sherry, you did a lot of folders. I'm on Twitter. I'm just looking at Twitter for a second.
Oh, yeah, because you got to check and make sure Mario gives us the...
Yeah, but you know what I just thought of? Oh, my postman's here. You know what I just thought of is that it is 3 hours before us, so it's a little early over on that side.
Oh, 3. I thought it was like 2. Oh, well. He'll wake up and have his Starbucks and see it.
But we'll still be here, so...
Oh. What is that, Jonna? What's our T-shirt? We're still here. Is that our T-shirt that says we're still here?
Yes.
Is that it? So we're going to do a T-shirt that says, yes, we're still here.
Are you still on?
Because everybody comes in and says, you're still here? Uh-huh. Yep.
Oh, Joyce got up with the cows, she said. You have cows?
Aw, that's nice, Joycey. She got up to be with us.
Hey, I've stayed up till 2 a.m. with her before.
I was up, Joyce. How long?
Several times.
Joyce, how late were Tara and I, Sherwood Elephant and I were up. I think Tara hung in even longer than me. I had to go. I think I had to work. I didn't have to go to work, but we were on for
thanks, Dan.
a long time. Okay. So what I'm doing now is, okay, so this is the drawer, and this piece is a little higher, and I still have to put some structure strips here. But the reason that this is a little higher is it's the same height as the box, so it helps support the box when it's closed. Ah, and it went in. This is the miracle of measuring.
Oh my gosh, Darcy. It went in. That's so funny.
I was like, yay. And it's a little thing, you know. But anyway, so it's the same height to help support the box. And then when we put the front piece on, let me just grab. It will be attached to that piece of chipboard, and it'll be good and substantial and hold it because it's 1.25 inches thick. So that's how that whole plan works. My diabolical plan. So I just need to reinforce the inside of that.
I'm going to assume, Joyce, that you meant guinea pigs.
What'd she say? I'll cut this a certain area so
I've never done cow tipping. I've heard about it, but I've never actually done it or seen it done.
It sounds mean.
It does
I'm
sound
sorry,
really
but
mean.
it sounds mean. I'd prefer not to discuss that.
Okay, I won't say words.
On my pet-loving stream.
Dana! Hugs to you, girl.
Hey, Dana. Eileen is giving Dana the heads up on the time. You guys know, you know what's even scarier, y'all, is you're here. Like, I know why I'm here, but why are you here? Ask yourself that question.
Because the month can't go by without, you know, a little torture.
I know, you know, I think of the hours and hours that I spend watching other people make something while I'm not, and it just cracks me up. But it's fun. Oh, awesome. And I think I did put a strip on this too because I don't remember. I'm over there now. Okay, so that's that. La, 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 la. Oh my gosh. And the cool thing is it's done, see how it angles? Like the box? So it fits really nicely. Kind of proud of myself. Okay, so that's that. So now we're going to be, I think we're lining everything at this point, right? So, let me look.
Oh, Dana, you know, we can't do a Saturday without messing everybody up. Okay, Darcy Lamb is me, and Darcy's me. Wait, I'm Darcy Lamb, and Darcy's me.
I'm Jonna. Sorry.
Sorry.
You could use your scrap camp one, Jonna, if you want. All right, so let me see.
Oh, my scrap camp one? That's the one that my phone just cuts my name.
Oh. Fill the drawer box.
It's really weird.
Okay. So
yeah,
now we're going to glue the drawer box in the middle of the base. So we are going to, I want to hit this with the glue and let it dry. Because we are going to line this. Ooh, that looks flashy. The paper. That's not going to show. And since it gets glued in, this is the part that's going to show. So I just want to make sure it's got some gold on it. We'll just sit with that for a second. And I think what we'll do is we'll, let's decorate the front covers. Why not? Because I did that pretty early on in the process as well. I don't like this reaching thing, guys. Don't like it. But I have a nice big table, but it just requires me to reach. So, should I tell Eileen how I did the other one? I'm not going to tell her. Let me see which one we use those. Just so you know, the pattern is not big surprise, 100% exact. It's a little bit, it's not symmetrical 100%. But the beauty of it is it helps you line things up. Because you go, oh, that's the good side.
Eileen wants to know if you cut the fancy pieces out with a craft knife or with scissors.
I used, and that's, I asked Jen the other night when she built hers, I used the Tim Holtz scissors. I used these because you could use a rotary cutter, and you're probably really good with a rotary cutter. I was afraid I was afraid I'd injure myself, so I didn't do that. And I used a craft knife. I'll show you for the hole in the top. And what I did with that is I did this with a craft knife, but then I only scored it, like kind of dug in just partially, and then I cut it out with the scissors. But if you're good with a craft knife, absolutely. I mean, I was thinking of Dee Dee. She would totally rock this with her craft knife and her ruler. But no, it was, for me, it was a little bit. And so I built up, and in the worksheet it tells you how many layers you need of everything. I used my trimmer to do the base. I used my trimmer to do all the, all these kinds of cuts. And then the side pieces I used Tim Holtz scissors. And then I also actually saved one of these to do with you, and then I forgot this morning. And I put it together. So I'll have to tell you what I did. But I cut 3 layers of chipboard, and this was heavy. This is what's called heavyweight chipboard. And then I put a layer of just regular, I'd call it medium weight chipboard in the middle. And since we're painting all the edges, it doesn't matter what color. And but if you wanted to, you could use the medium weight, but make like 4 layers. And I think it would probably go easier, because it was a little bit tedious and mind-numbing to make all of these. But this was probably the hardest. I mean, everything else went really fast, because your inside dividers for the bottom are 1 layer. Okay? And then the middle one is 1 layer. So those went really quickly. And then the top layer was 2. And the only trick to the top layer is making sure they match where the hole is. So here's the one piece for the top layer. So we'll be putting this together and you'll get to see that. But yeah, that's how it is. But yeah. So if Eileen, would you use a rotary cutter on chipboard like this?
Darcy, she wants to know where you got the chipboard from. Did you get it from Create for Less or something?
I got it. Yeah, I got it from Create for Less 8x8 black heavyweight chipboard. And I love, and it's one of the reasons, Eileen, I got the 8x8, so I didn't have to go cut all the way around 12x12. Okay. So we're going to decorate front and back, and I'm going to decorate them slightly differently so that you can tell the front from the back, because obviously the front is the one with the drawer, so it helps to know which one's which. Oh, that's the middle one. Here's the other one. And then what I did was I cut the papers, and then not only did I line this with the gold paint with my tarnished brass. Love this. Oh, fantastic paint. But I also lined these with the gold as well, so that when it lays down, it's gold. And I actually went around it a little bit also with the dauber and just kind of blended it a little bit in. So what I did on these was I ran them through an embossing folder, and then I used antique gold, gilder's paste. But if you have Inca gold or rub and buff, whatever you have, you can do that. Because some of these, the work that these Italian artisans do is all hand painted, and it has some pretty nice details. So I wanted to put some detail on it. The only issue I had with this was obviously this is the alterations guide. Can you see it? The Harlequin? I don't know if you can see it. But the only issue I had is, you can only get this much in, and it would look stupid if you went this way. So I just went this way, and I kind of folded it over, and then I went back and did, the other. And then I did the other half, and it kind of undid the pattern I had in there. So then I stood on it. And it re-embossed itself. But this technique would not be one that Jonna would recommend.
I didn't get what you were doing.
I'm like, Jonna, it worked. She's like, what? And I'm thinking, well, how much pressure does this thing have? Anybody know? How much pressure does the Texture Boutique actually put on things? I figure I weigh that much. But I imagine you could use a brayer too, right? Or put your elbow on it. I don't know. I did. I stood on it. So look at how, I don't know if you can see it. It's so pretty.
I have a lag.
Yeah, but it's kind of pixelating, so I don't know if they can see it. We'll get the gold on there.
Jean says he used 3,000 pounds. She said you don't weigh that much.
Are you kidding? Oops. It uses 3,000 pounds?
Worth of pressure?
I did not know that. Wow. Wow.
That's why they tell you to keep your fingers out of it, I guess.
I wonder if that works if you go like that.
Okay, I gotta go find my charger for my laptop because it's dying. But okay. I'm gonna take you in the kitchen anyway because I'm hungry.
Oh, Jonna gets to have a break.
Don't tell my sister. I'm hungry.
Jonna gets to have a break. At least you know how to make coffee in your coffee pot, which I didn't know how to do when I was at your house.
You could have just used, I had instant coffee, and I also have pour over. I'm Merlita pour over.
I know.
You could have used that.
Okay, so actually...
And I have a French press, too. I've got like 4 ways to make coffee in my house.
I did end up using that pour one. I just want to line this up. You guys are kidding. Can't I, like would Okay, so what other ideas do we have besides me stepping on it?
I don't understand how it's getting unbossed. Is it maybe you're folding it, maybe you need to fold it the other way so it's not...
I don't know. Like, how do you do this if you don't have a embossing thingy? That doesn't work.
I don't know. Joyce went to get breakfast.
Okay, guys, see you later.
Because I think her husband was taking her out on a
oh yeah, they do their breakfast dates. I'm sorry. I'm gonna all right, I'm gonna use my plan. Okay, so if all of you have any advice on how you get something wide like that to go through an embossing folder, I'm all ears. Who has ideas? Because I'll tell the group.
Eileen is telling you to take it and put it underneath your car and run it over, but that's gonna take too long because she's got to run down to her car.
You guys are laughing.
Papa does it through her pasta machine.
Oh, that's a great idea. I don't have one. Johnny, you have one.
Yeah, but this is my question. Well, I mean, it has to be wide enough?
Okay, that worked.
I think it's how you're folding it and putting it in. I think you need to do it opposite.
Okay, fold it below.
Yeah, fold it below so it's on the very bottom layer.
Okay, I'll try that. We'll try that next. We have two.
Okay.
To do.
Oh, Joyce is back. Yep, Darcy has a big shot.
But the embossing folder only embosses, you know, that few inches.
What? Papa die cuts with her pasta machine.
She's so clever.
I never would have thought about that.
You are so clever, honey.
Maybe Mom said when they gave me her pasta machine, maybe Mom will want her pasta machine now that she hears that. You want your pasta machine back, Mom?
Mom she makes mini albums and scrapbooks with her friend Jonita, and her friend just bought a big kit. So and Mom has a few different things. She has that embossing thing. So they've been having a good time. So yeah, I can totally see them taking out a pasta machine and doing whatever.
But I got Mom a big kit. A big kit.
You did?
Yes. It's going to take a while for her to get it because I'm not paying to ship it.
Did you tell her?
I guess she's hearing it right now. I haven't told her.
Holy cow. You just told her right now?
Yeah. Hey, Mom, guess what? I got you a big kit.
Everyone's going to want to be your mother. Okay, so that's party. This has a little bit of the embossing. See, it's not really doing. I guess I just hold it there. Let it pixelate for a while.
Surprise, Jackie.
Surprise, Mom! Yeah, Jean, that's what I did, but then it unembossed the other half. Like I put half through and then it unembossed the other half. And these don't have to match back and front, but there are places where it'll look just a little bit more attractive if you kind of try to line it up decently.
This is my question, Darcy. Oh, shoot. I'm getting the blue circle. My question is, I bet you I have to get rid of this.
I'm going to try putting it under. I'm going to try putting it under.
Can you just put it inside? You're folding it anyway. Can you just put it inside the embossing folder? Like fold it and stick it inside the embossing folder?
I don't know. But then,
will it emboss through two? Will it emboss through two thicknesses?
I don't know. Let's try it. I'll have a fold in the middle. An embossed fold.
Okay, I'm getting the blue circle. I think I need to empty my cache. Hold on one second. I like to call it cache. I know it's called cache, but I just like, I'm French, so I like to say cache.
French. You can give me some cachet. Let's try it. This is probably how normal people do it.
No, don't do that. Don't do what? Question.
Don't fold it in half? Why? Because it'll reverse emboss on the other half? Because that's what I thought, too. But guess what? I got more paper.
Oh, that's right. It will.
But you know what, Jean? I got more paper, so it doesn't matter. So let's just see. No, it worked. It worked. It is in reverse. Let me see what happens when I put the gold on it. It's in reverse. Yep, it's what we thought, but only put the plate. Okay, here's the other idea. Yeah, that's what I got, Chai.
Cut the slit. I know what she's saying. She's saying cut the slit, but the problem is the Harlequin's going to be sideways, Eileen.
Okay, well.
Oh, look at Mom heard. She goes, I'm so excited. You are so dear. You girls surprise. You spoil me. Can't hardly wait to get it. Wow, what a nice surprise. Thank you. You're welcome, Mom.
I'm going to see what it looks like.
Kim Bop!
Hi, Kim. Kim, we're making a mess.
I know Tim does that when he does his tags, but she's trying to get the problem is she's trying to get the triangles going the right way. No, the triangles will be sideways if she puts it in the slit. The triangles will be sideways.
I don't know. I think it looks kind of cool. Looks kind of good. That's probably not how you do it. You're probably be doing this in circles.
I was so smart. I made a pot of chili last night, so I didn't have to.
Look
I
at
could
it.
just grab
It did do the opposite. It did the opposite. I don't know if you can see it.
while you were streaming. Darcy, you can back it. It's your big shot. You can back it out. That's why.
Ah, back it out. Okay, I'm having a hard time visualizing that.
Then it won't flatten the rest. Read what Jean's writing.
I don't get it. Put the plates only where the embossing folder is. Yeah, no kidding, Pavla. I will speak to Tim about making bigger embossing folders.
But if he had a bigger, I guess we could make them longer. They'd still have to fit in his.
I don't see how that's going to make a difference. It's not this wide. I can't even put that in the slot.
Right. You just have to come out with an embossing folder with the triangle.
Well, I'm going back to the technique I'm going back to the technique that worked for me because it worked. But I'm not going to recommend.
When we see him in a couple of weeks.
I know. But you know what, you guys, get your list going, and we'll chat. So now, because of that, I have to do another one.
All of her things because I opened up the sour cream. Do you think peanut? Shoot, why do I have this loose? I think it's because my cheese needs to get thin.
I'm just going to cut another one. That's what paper's for. Cut around it first, though.
Okay, Jean's going to show you on her next stream.
Awesome. Thanks, Jean.
Okay.
That's why we need each other.
I'll be right back.
Okay. I'll try to get this cut. I guess I'll go back to my technique then, since I don't really. But that was pretty cool, and I really kind of had my heart set on that because it looks Italian to do the harlequin. So, you know, kind of wanted it. I'm not trying to line them up, but I'm gonna line them up a little bit. I don't want the seam where the harlequins are to be on these edges. That's really what I'm doing. I'm just moving them so that they're not there. Well, do you think I could do it that way? What would happen if I did that? I don't know. Let's find out.
Okay, I'm back.
You didn't miss anything.
Hey, what time is it? Let me
What?
check.
Eileen says Mario said yes, we can show the fox.
Wait, I have to just check that, because Eileen...
Because Eileen would lie. That's not.
Because Eileen wants to see the box.
What is with you guys? You're so mean to her today. Okay, we got side one.
Eileen, you're so funny. She's checking on Mario's tweet. Oh my gosh, that's too funny. Okay, let's see. Oh. Yep, he said, sure you can.
Aw. Yay. Okay, let's do it. Should I stop this and then I can put that
Yeah,
on
you need
separate?
to stop the recording anyway.
Okay.
Because it's been 2 hours and 11 minutes.
Okay, so let me get this through. So we're actually making pretty good progress. We've got our base done, we've got our door done, now we're decorating, so that's pretty good. And then next we'll assemble, and we'll be good to go. Yeah, see, then it unembosses again when I run it through the second time, Jean. So if you've got a better, if you've got a better way to do it, I'd love to hear it, which I'm sure you do. So let me stop the recording real quick.